Welcome back everyone. So in this video we are going to talk about one example of nonlinear regression. So from the last video, if I repeat what we did in the last video, uh, we did something like that f of xi aj is nothing but f of xi aj0 plus fij 0, and then we had delta aj. So this is basically the data points which is given. So y value of the data point, this is function value at x for assumed is. This is derivative with respect to parameter, and this is change in parameter. So let us understand this with an example, and that example is y is equal to a plus b square x. This is what we want to get out of the data. So the data set which is given to us is xi 1, 2, 5, and yi is given as 3, 4, 5. So this is the details of the xi and yi, and out of this data we want to basically interpolate this nonlinear regression that is given in the form of y is equal to a plus b square x. This is what we want to find out. So let us write down the matrix. Let us write down the derivative of this function y with respect to parameters. So the parameter is a and b. Now why we are calling it a nonlinear regression? Because this is not linear in parameter b, because we have the power of 2 of parameter b. So dy over dx, dy over dA is nothing but 1, and dy over dv is nothing but uh, dy over dv is nothing but 2bx. So the matrix A, which is nothing but Fij0, will become, since there are only 3 data points, so it will become 1, 1, 1, 2 bx1, 2 bx2, 2 bx3. So this is my matrix B, matrix A. Now let us write down that equation. So we have y is equal to y naught plus a times delta aj. Now y is the given value, so we had 3 data points, so y is given as 3, 4, 5, and y naught is the function value at given a. So our function is y is equal to a plus b square x. So we will put a plus b square. For 3 the x value was 1, a plus b square the x value was 2, a plus b square the x value was 3. So this is my y0. This is the function value at the x. So this is the function value at x plus matrix A. Matrix A was 1, 1, 1, 2 bx1, 2 bx2, 2 bx3, and then we have a minus a0 and b minus b0. So this is delta b, if you can see it. So from this we can see that the delta a, which is a minus a0, b minus b0, is coming out to be, so there will be a multiplication of 1, 1, 1, 2 bx1, 2 bx2, 2 bx3. It's nothing but 3 minus a plus b square, 4 minus a plus 2b square, 5 minus a plus 3, 5 minus a plus 5b square. So what we have right now is that, so right now what we have is 1 1 1 2b x1, 2b x2, 2b x3, and then we have a minus, this is a new minus a old, b new minus b old equal to 3 minus a minus b square, 4 minus a minus 2b square, 5 minus a minus 5b square. Now but as you can see, this matrix is not a square matrix. So direct inversion is not possible. So what we will do, we will basically multiply with the transpose of this matrix. So this will make, so both sides will be multiplied by 1 1 1, 2b x1, 2b x2, 2b x3, and then we have 1 1 1, 2b x1, 2b x2, 2b x3, and then we have this a new minus a old, a new minus a old, and the right side will also be multiplied with this 1 1 1, 2b x1, 2b x2, 2b x3, and then we have this 3 minus a minus b square, 4 minus a minus 2b square, 5 minus a minus 5b square. So in the next slide we will basically do the multiplication. So this, if we they were multiply this with this 3b, so this will become so this, now what I will do in the next uh, this slide, I will multiply these things with x1 and x2. So let us do that. So we have this 1 1 1, 2b x1 is 1, 2b x2 is 4b, 2b x3 is 10b, and then we have this 1 2b 1 4b 1 10b 10b, and then we have this a new minus a old, b new minus b old, and then the right side is made of 1 1 1, 2b 4b 10b, and then we have this 3 minus a minus b square, 4 minus a minus 2b square, 5 minus a minus 5b square. Now if we do the multiplication, then we get 3 16b, then we have 16b, and then we have 120b square. So this is basically 4 1600, and then we have this a new minus a old, b new minus b old, and then we have this as, so this is basically 5 4 9 3 12 minus 3a minus 10b square, and then if we multiply this with, then it becomes 50 16 6, 50 16 6 72 b, then we have minus so this will be 2 16, so this will be if we do the multiplication of this with this term, so this will give me 2ab 4ab 10ab. So this becomes 16 AB minus 2B cube, 8B cube, 50B cube. So 58, 60. So this, this becomes, how much this becomes? So 10, 5, 50, 4 to 8, 2. So this is nothing but 60B cube. Now simply what we can do, we can basically A new minus A old, B new minus B old is given as 3 16B, 16B, 120B square inverse, and since this is square matrix we can easily calculate the inverse of this, and then 12 minus 3A minus 10B square, and then 72B minus 16AB minus 60B cube. So let me write down in the next. So we have this A B new value is nothing but A B old value plus 3 16B, and then we have 16B 120B square, and then the matrix is given as 12 minus 3A minus 10B square, and then 72B minus 16AB minus 60B cube. So this is my matrix. So we have got the repetitive formula. So the idea is that we take an initial guess of AB, calculate right hand side, and then make this equal to AB new and check for the error. So you understood what I want to say, that we will basically guess AB old, and this is also at the old values. So we will guess AB old, and then we will get this AB old, and then we will compute this matrix for the B by using this B old value of A and B. We will also calculate this matrix, then we will do inverse and multiply these two matrices, and then add it to the old value of A and B, and then we will get this we will get this new value of A and B. So that is the idea. I hope I am clear. Doing the calculation of this is unnecessary. You can do it on your own, because this is just matrix multiplication and inverse of 2 cross 2 matrix. So the idea is that uh, the core idea to get this repetitive formula is that we first need to find out the matrix A, which is Fij at old value, and then we have this formula delta Aj is nothing but A transpose A inverse A transpose, and then we have this Yi minus f of xi comma Aj 0. So this Yi is the given value of y, is, let's say we call it old, and this is function value for given x at Aj old. So since we will now what we will do, we will basically guess the Aj old, calculate this, and then subtract it from the given y values, and we will also find out the matrix A and calculate this expression. This will give me the difference between the new A and the guessed A, and based on that we will calculate the new A, and then do the repetition until we get the convergence. So that is the idea. I hope I made some I'm clear, and you understood the concept that how can we do the non-linear regression with the help of this Taylor series expansion. So this formula, if you remember, this formula we got with the help of Taylor series only. Okay, thank you. From the next video onward, we will basically start with new topic. Thank you so much.